speak?
Ano naman yung pinagsasabi?
Hey, why the chairman only speak? Di ba kami pwede salita? We are also member, we just the same.
Sent in today's hearing, Madam Chair. I might change my vote for that, but
Was the President of the Philippines
Are you
present?
recognized?
Please
I am
wait
about
to
to
be
be recognized, Madam
recognized.
Chair.
Please wait to be recognized.
Ngayon po, kung ang sinatanong ko ngayon, are we discarding the tradition? And is this committee authorized to discard a well-kept tradition?
Madam Chair, I thought we have kept the tradition. The tradition is no longer ask any question. That was the tradition. So why are you voting against the motion?
Ang problema ay marami dito na i-fight kaya hindi nila alam yung tradition. I am saying, Madam Chair, this was a tradition well-kept for so long a time. You may not like the person, you may not like her presence here, but you have to respect the office of the Vice President. That is all. Because that is guided by the tradition. Tatanong ko kasi, sagutin ninyo, if this community has the right to discard a well-kept tradition, is this committee authorized to set aside the tradition? That is the question that needs to be answered first and foremost. Nagtatanong mo ako, Madam Chair.
We can take it out.
Incidental lang. Ako lang nag-incidental lang. Wala papasok sa mic natin.
Yung a long-standing, time-honored tradition. Ang tinatanong ko po, tradition po natin ito eh. Ang problema ay marami dito na i-fight kaya hindi nila alam yung tradition. I am saying, Madam Chair, this was a tradition well-kept for so long a time.
Well, follow the rules. You would have a motion introduced by a member. But it was an objection
Eh,
reviewed.
bago po yung
Yes, sabi nila.
I was asking for an answer.
Answer this.
Yung answer niya based on tradition or not?
Sabi ko mayroong tradition, pinapaliwanag ko na sa inyo. Wala na dapat dahil. Ang nangyari, a barrage of questions. That's why I'm asking. Bakit natin ginawa yun earlier? Are we not already respecting a tradition? Well, yan ko hindi nga pinagtatanong ni siya. Meron kong pratinela, whatever. Kasi respect to the office of the President, Vice President. Ano na pinagsasalit niyo sa tanong? These questions never happened before. That is the one I'm explaining to you. It did not happen before. Now, ang tanong ko po, bakit nangyari po nung nakarap, nangyayari na naman ngayon? You may not like the person, you may not like her presence here, but you have to respect the office of the Vice President. That is all. Because that is guided by the tradition. Kahapon po, kagaya po na sinabi nila, wala nang pinagtanong sa office of the President. And that is correct. That is in line with that tradition. Ngayon po, kung ang sinatanong ko ngayon, are we discarding the tradition? And is this committee authorized to discard a well-kept tradition? So kaya nga, then why are we intending to ask questions na naman at pinatawag nyo na naman kung sino-sino dito? That is why, kung hindi po kayo makakasagot, Madam, ang tinanong ko na sa inyo, I am now moving. Oh. Eh, prati-prati nila pa. Lahat po kayo nakakita ng gano'n. This did not happen anytime. Panglabing bitas taong ko na po ito.
Alam nyo, Madam Stella, I was already here when the Vice President was Noli Castro. Or the Vice President was Binay. When Vice President...
But you were also here in the last hearing. No motion was introduced.
Yun na nga, kasi question na kagad eh.
Dapat members answer your question or your manifestation. Then after that,
Chairman na tinatanong ko, kira naman natin. Pero sasagot. The question is addressed to the chair. Why would the members answer that?
you don't have the authority to speak.
Ano naman yung pinagsasabi?
Hey, why the chairman only speak? Di ba kami pwede salita? We are also member, we just the same. Alam mo yun. Alam mo yun. Can the Vice Chair cannot answer your query if he has to answer? Pwede.
Pinag-uusapan namin ang chairman ang sasagot.
No. Not only the chairman.
Magsasalita ng ganyan.
Well, in fact, sino salita na kayo? Kaya naman ito ng board.
3 in favor, 45 against. The motion is lost.
Madam Chair, I thought we have kept the tradition. The tradition is no longer ask any question. That was the tradition. So why are you voting against the motion?
The majority of the will
It's-
is
it's-
always respected.
It's
The will of the
inconsistent
majority
with the
is always
tradition that
respected.
we have already agreed to observe.
So, we will
Yes, Madam
proceed
Chair.
to the next.
You mentioned earlier that we will keep up the tradition. You said no. Earlier,
For
no,
orderly
we voted
proceedings, I
against.
remind the members to please wait to be recognized before speaking. So, the chair now recognizes the
Madam
budget
Chair.
sponsor, the Honorable Zia Adyong, to give a recap of what transpired in the last hearing.
Madam Chair,
Thank you, Madam Chair.
before
Madam Chair,
we proceed with Vice Chair Adjong, can I
Yes,
explain my
um,
vote, Madam Chair?
Paduano?
Can I explain my vote? Why I voted against the motion of the Honorable Marcoleta? Just a short lang.
You have 1 minute.
Thank you po. Madam Chair, tama po. During the previous hearing, wala pong nag-move to terminate the budget. That's number 1 po of the OBP. Number 2 po, the demand or the answers being given by the Vice President during the time. Personally, it does not satisfy this representation. Thirdly, Madam Chair, the courtesy being given to the office of the Vice President is afforded if she is present in today's hearing. How can you give that courtesy when Faki is absent in today's hearing, Madam Chair? I might change my vote for that, but
Was the President of the
are
Philippines
you
present?
recognized?
Please.
Congressman,
Please
I am
wait
about
to
to
be
be recognized,
recognized.
Madam Chair.
Please wait to be recognized. Please proceed, Kong Paduano. You
You're
have
not yet
30 seconds.
recognized, Marcoleta. Madam Chair, maybe I will change my vote if the for the motion Marcoleta if the Vice President is present in today's hearing. But he's absent. How can I personally vote for that? Because he's not present in today's hearing, Madam Chair, and that courtesy should be given to those head of office that should be present during the budget deliberation, Madam Chairman. Thank you.
So, what is your point of order? And please explain the rule that is violated.
The rule violated, Madam Chair, is our tradition. You just upheld that the tradition will be respected. And so, if questions will still be asked, then the tradition that we have kept so well, that you have said that we're not about to discard right now, will be disrespected again. I thought we understood each other.
Kong Marcoleta, we had already voted earlier on that issue.
That's
on
another
tradition,
matter,
so
Madam Chair.
Your point is not well taken.
Madam Chair,
Yeah.
parliamentary inquiry.
The Honorable Abante.
It is also a cherished tradition in Congress that whenever we deliberate the budget of a certain agency, that the head of the agency must be present. At this point in time, there are no staff here. The head of agency present on the office of the Vice President. And we only have a DBM here. A DBM even answered that only, the COA even answered that only the OVP could be able to answer that. Perhaps we could be able to say it. Kanina, sinabi rin po ni Congressman Marcoleta, is a cherished tradition to approve the budget immediately. But there's a cherished tradition that when we deliberate a budget of any agency, that the head of agency should be present. That is my parliamentary inquiry, Mr. Chair. But her letter, actually, na her not being present here, is an insult to this institution. When we had the last hearing, I even questioned her if this institution has the right to scrutinize the budget, and she even failed to answer. My goodness, I think that her writing a letter to us telling us that she has completed this, she still must be present, Madam Chair. And because she is not present, she is actually insulting the second institution that should scrutinize the budget of the Vice President. And I do not care even if she is the Vice President, Madam Chair. I will not allow that Congress will be insulted by the head of any agency. But we are facing a blank wall. My goodness, without the presence of any of the officers and officials of the Office of the Vice President, we are facing a blank wall here, Madam Chair. And that's my point of order, because I really appreciate the kindness of my colleagues here in this briefing. Masyado tayong naging mabait, Madam Chair, and I would think that it is time for us to realize that we should not allow any head of agency to further insult the authority of Congress to scrutinize the budget, Madam Chair. That is my point of order.
Madam Chair, very quickly, Madam Chair. Yeah, if I may.
Kong Abante, I believe that was a manifestation, not a point of order. So yes, we note your manifestation and we proceed to the Honorable Garin.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Chair. With due courtesy to my mentor and, of course, a legislator who have been here for long. We admire and we respect the context of the Honorable Abante. However, Madam Chair, I believe this issue has been deliberated for several hours already since we started. With that, Madam Chair, even with the absence of the Vice President, but with the presence of other officials here, and with members who would like to ask questions, can we please proceed with that with due courtesy to the Honorable Abante, Madam Chair? Because we also have other meetings to attend to and we have a lot of members listed. So with that, Madam Chair, I hope that we put a period on that issue. Maraming salamat po.
Yes. And let me just thank you, Honorable Garin. And
I just wish to make a very short manifestation on the issue earlier. This representation could not relate to the cherished and long-standing tradition because this is the first term of this representation. Nonetheless, I understand that by that tradition, we're supposed to extend parliamentary courtesy and by which we're not supposed to raise questions on the budget of the OVP. However, Madam Chair, I wish to ask the committee if we will be always submitting to this tradition, what happens to the constitutional provision on public office is a public trust, and that we should always be accountable to the people. While this representation differ to the wisdom of the senior members, I wish to manifest that I, and I hope along with the new breed of legislators, are inclined to honor the tradition, contrary to the manifestation of the Honorable Marcoleta. However, Madam Chair, what happens if the tradition is not sufficient? What happens if the tradition is not effective? What happens if the tradition does not unite and instead it divides? Let us all remember that in all parliamentary proceedings, the majority always rule. And it is on this light that I wish to commend the chair for immediately proceeding to the division of the House. And when the committee voted for no, it has rendered the issue yes, moot and academic. And I concede to the Honorable Garin that even this representation disregard this rule. That is a manifestation, Madam Chair.
We were talking about tradition, and pangalawa po na parang siguro karamihan po kasi nang nandito sa kwarto na to ay baguhan po, neophyte. Na-inspire po ako sa idol ko si Kong Jinky. nung nilabas niya na yung red notebook niya at sinabi niya na ang mandato naman po natin nanggagaling po sa kapangyarihan natin galing po sa Constitution.